Today we'll be comparing the new Zoom Span 4 against the previous generation of the shoe, the Span 3, by looking at what's different between the two, what stayed the same, and I'll tell you which one is better for you. Starting at the upper, Nike went away from the 3 different types of mesh on the Span 3 and gave the Span 4 a single one running throughout the entire upper. Now what the new mesh on the Span 4 does is it creates a more relaxed and overall wider fit for the shoe compared to the Span 3, where you only really have that type of relaxed feeling here at the forefoot, especially because the mesh at the midfoot and the one at the heel create a little bit more pressure on the shoe that creates a more secure and adjusted fit. Now something else beyond the mesh materials playing a role into this type of fit is actually the Flywire cables that we see on the Span 3, but they took away on the Span 4. So what we have now on this one is still a set of cables, but they are a little bit larger. They actually look more like mini laces than cables, which are able to grasp your midfoot and give you a bit of security, but it's not nearly as much as the actual Flywire cables on the Span 3. Hey, what's up guys, Pablo here from the editing booth. I forgot to mention that the laces are also different. The Span 3 has circular laces and the Span 4 has flat laces, which does tend to make a difference in how the shoe fits, primarily because the circular laces tend to be better at fastening the shoe and making it feel more adjusted. So that could be another reason why the Span 3 feels more secure. Alright, back to the video. Moving on to something that also plays a role into the overall security of these shoes, but also changed going from the 3 to the 4, is the tongue of the shoes. The tongue on the Span 3 is a lot better, it's really cushioned, it's really structured, and it also complements the overall security of the upper. But then they went the complete opposite direction with the Span 4, and you have a very flimsy tongue, not too structured, not a lot of cushioning either, and it's actually the one part of the shoe that I can for sure tell you they downgraded going from the 3 to the 4. Now outside of the factors that I just mentioned, everything else remains the same on both the shoes. Staying at the upper, you have a wider toe box on both of them, or actually a wider forefoot, since the extra width translates to the midsole and the outsole, giving you plenty of room for when your foot hits the ground. Something else that stays the same, but at first I wasn't sure if it was the same, is the cushioning at the collar on both the shoes that locks in your ankle and keeps it secure and stable. And finally, moving to the midsole and outsole, once again exactly the same foam, same shape, same rubber, same pattern, etc, etc. Now the midsole does feel like it works a lot better with the Span 3. It just feels like it combines better with the upper, providing an overall and all-around uniform, stable feeling that you don't necessarily get out of the Span 4. Now which one should you buy? Well, it really depends on what you're looking for. If you want an overall more secure, stable, more uniform fit on a shoe that's great for performance, call it daily training, sprints, gym, hit workouts, etc., then the Span 3 is going to be the best option for you. On the other hand, if you're looking for something that's more relaxed, perhaps for casual wear, that feels pretty roomy throughout but still somewhat secure at the midfoot but a lot more secure at the ankle, and that provides plenty of stability and support at the midsole, then the Span 4 is going to be your best option. And this is moving. I didn't expect it to move and it moved. Okay. And that was it for today. Thank you for watching. Pablo,